The Caribbean Community Secretariat, in collaboration with regional environmental stakeholders, has completed a report on the state of biodiversity in the Caribbean, a review of the progress towards the Aichi biodiversity targets. The report highlights achievements, good practices, success stories, and lessons learned in the implementation of the Convention on Biological Diversity. Ms. Amrikha Singh, Program Manager for Sustainable Development within the CARICOM Secretariat, explains the significance of this outlook.
With the launch of the State of Biodiversity report, what we are achieving is that we're going to provide our member states, our international development partners, our regional institutions with an up-to-date look at state of where we have reached as a region with the implementation of the internationally agreed targets to advance the biodiversity convention. So it's basically a report card of up-to-date information on how the region is performing with biodiversity management. So it's very timely in that the region has a systemic constraint with availability of good data. So we're hoping that with this publication we fill a gap in that we're providing data and a status report of how we're doing with this particular multilateral environmental agreement.
The e-publication of this report will be launched during the opening ceremony of our regional environmental workshop on Wednesday, 24th October in Georgetown, Guyana. Dr. Patrick Chesney, Project Coordinator of the ACP Multilateral Environmental Agreements Project, said that the report is a significant milestone.
The State of Biodiversity in the Caribbean Community report is a very important milestone in how the Caribbean has been able to progress with respect to the Aichi biodiversity targets. These are global targets to which the countries are committed and obligated to work towards achieving within the framework of the Convention on Biological Diversity. To date, the Caribbean's progress has been varied, has not been even across countries. So some countries have done well with respect to some targets and others with respect to other targets. So it's a very variable kind of performance. So much work remains to be done.
The stakeholders of this workshop will also participate in a regional consultation for Phase 3 of the ACP Multilateral Environmental Agreements project. It is anticipated that this phase will serve to advance modalities for the region to accelerate its progress towards achieving the Aichi biodiversity target.
Through the project, we may be able to negotiate the third phase to the project, which will help us to implement actions in a more accelerated fashion in order to help member states to achieve the remaining elements of the targets that have underperformed to date.
The workshop will also help to prepare regional environmental negotiators to participate effectively in the 14th Conference of Parties for the Convention on Biological Diversity.